All right, we got just a couple games left. Ole Miss and Tennessee next up here. We've got Ole Miss 3-point road favorites. 81 the total in this game, and why shouldn't the total be in the 80s? You've got extreme tempo offense on both sides. Lane Kiffin's, snap the ball as quickly as possible on offense, and that's exactly what you get from Tennessee as well in this game. Man, you would have told me coming into this game before the year you're going to get Ole Miss -3 at Tennessee. I would have put the whole friggin' account on Ole Miss. Seriously. Coming into the year, I would have thought that. But I'm going to give Tennessee some props here because offensively, they're looking absolutely outstanding right now. Hendon Hooker has clearly taken over the job, and he's going to keep the job. Joe Milton's never going to see the field again unless Hendon Hooker gets in, nor should he because he's not good. This is the right quarterback that's starting right now for the Vols. 62 against Missouri, which is not anything, it's overly impressive because, look, it's Missouri's defense. But last week against South Carolina, 45 points, 472 total yards. A very impressive day from Hendon Hooker. They ran the football. There was great balance. The tempo really wore down South Carolina throughout that game. And when you look at Ole Miss, they were just in a shootout last week with Arkansas, 52-51. They give up
Yeah.
42 to Alabama in the loss to the Crimson Tide. We went into these last two games thinking, is Ole Miss defense better? We thought it was better. We were hoping it was going to be better. I'm not so sure it's better from what I've seen the last two games. And right now it's looking like, Tennessee, with the way they're moving the ball on offense, I'm a little bit leery. I'm not saying I won't take Ole Miss. If I'm betting this game, it's Ole Miss for sure. I don't want Tennessee, but I'd be a little bit leery, of laying 3 on the road because the Ole Miss defense hasn't taken those progressive steps forward that I thought maybe they would this year after what I've seen the last two games. Just like with and now Alabama Ole Miss did stay under the total, and you say these totals 81, you can make a case for the under. Certainly you could. But these two teams are pedal to the metal, constant pace, constant extreme tempo on both sides. I'd be scared to take under 81. We could see a 52-51. You could see 52-48, 48-45, 45-42. Even that gets you over this total. So at 81, it's a high number, but I'm not interested in under. Not with these two teams, not with these two coaches, not with these two offenses or quarterbacks. Because, look, Matt Corral gets all the accolades, but we have to acknowledge how good Hendon Hooker's playing right now, too. Connor, what do you like here? Ole Miss, Tennessee.
Yeah, 81's a lot, but you're right. These offenses just nonstop, go, 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 no defense. I mean, South Carolina even scored about some points late. Tennessee's defense played pretty good early. Yeah, if you would have told me earlier, I'd be all over Ole Miss, and I kind of would. The only problem is laying points with a bad defense. It's kind of thing I don't like to do. Even this short number, Pitt played Tennessee at home. That was early on in the year. They won 41-34. Maybe a similar type game, but Hooker, and they've done a lot better as of late. It's a game I'm probably going to pass or be on Ole Miss here. I'd love to get under a field goal, maybe. I'd be on them. But I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see.
Yeah, I certainly think this is a discount here potentially for Ole Miss. But again, they're coming off two, like the Alabama game, Arkansas, where they won. It was a barn burner. It was a down to the wire, thrilling affair. Is there is your physical and emotional tank, where it needs to be for Ole Miss to now go on the road and win this game? That's also something to be questioned.